Oh boy, here we go again. Let me go ahead and share this before I start yapping and shit like that. So. Hello, welcome back. So, as the title says, we're going to be looking at Pasta's new response script. And then one of my friends actually gave me more evidence in private about Pasta making jokes about sexualizing their character back in 2022. Which the person's character or whatever, let me rephrase. The person we're talking about who was engaging with Pasta and stuff like that was a minor, 15, 16 at the time, I believe. But yeah, this person was made into a moderator quite quickly from what they described to me in Pasta's server, which if you were here for the last live stream, I'm not a big fan of randomly making minors into moderators and stuff like that. So, I guess we're just gonna go ahead and look at this person's DMs. I already have them up here. Hey, it's I'm gonna send all the screenshots I could find of the whole pastarru thing. What I will be censoring are ones that include drawings of one of my OCs in poses with feet out, just so you won't get flash banged. These were, from what I could scour, these range from 2021 to 22, so I was 15 through 16 at the time. Note that I was a mod early on in their Discord too, for whatever reason. So here's some more evidence. So that's Pasta. They're talking about piss kinks and stuff like that, jokingly. There's the minor in question, Nani. They're talking about piss kinks, jokingly, with minors and other people, which we don't know the age of, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were also minors. Still, though, just goes to the show. Oh my god, Yester pulls down pants. This was Sunday, July 18th, 2021. Once again, I know Pasta was all like, oh, I apologized for this in 2022 or whatever the hell. But this just goes to show that this is something they've been continuously doing before they apologized, after, and even up until now, until they were forced to leave the platform. Trying to snooze, and these guys start going at it. So, talking about sex in a chat where a minor is present. Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. Yester in a suit and a corset. Nice bulge, Yester. Talking about... Who is this Yester person? That's someone's character, right? Was it your character? Yeah. So I think this is Yester, if I'm being correct. This little S character? Something like that. But, yeah, not looking good. Nice bulge, Yester, crying. Okay, more proof that it's real. And then there's this image. I don't know who drew it, but Pasta starts engaging with this too. Heart eyes among us. I'm crying so hard. I have drawn Yester because he looks better drawn Og. Oh my god, Yester, oopsies, I lost my pants. Where are your pants? I have a jar for him. So this is just showing that there were multiple people engaging with this. Yeah, it wasn't Pasta, but I still find it gross that Pasta's letting this happen and engaging with it in general. Anyways, let me see. Is he legal? Very. He's 24. Good, because my pants are gone. That's great. I'm not seeing Pasta. Apparently this was art that Pasta made of the Yester character, so it shows that, you know, they engaged a little bit more. They were in a voice call when these messages occurred. Anyways, I guess we should look at their document. So Pasta made a response. I made a copy of it, but whatever. This is intended to be a video. I am posting the transcript first to get my message out. I'm unsure when I'll be available to make a video. This is being published early as things I said I am already working on, fixing mistakes I'm available to get. It took me running away and a past friend speaking up about this to actually realize I'm in the wrong and to actually take it seriously. How many times have I heard that? If you've been here for the past stream, we have realized that Pasta makes up a lot of excuses and was like, oh, I should have known better, or, oh, I didn't know, or, oh, I only know now that I'm in the wrong and I need to take this seriously. Even though they've been confronted in the past, and in this document, I'm pretty damn sure they speak on that. To be clear, I've been talking inappropriately around minors and treated said minors horribly and even stalked one instead of addressing everything. I've deleted all of my socials and ran away to a new one and deleted all the evidence that could have possibly existed in the process that could support all victims' claims, even exploiting a friend for monetary gain and defending someone who was rude to said friend under the excuse of they gave me money and much more. Except it wasn't just someone being rude. What we went over in the last stream, there was this dude who was an adult who was engaging with minors sexually and inappropriately, stuff like that. And Pasta was all like, oh, well, hey, little minor, you should probably block them. Oh, well, I'm only keeping them around because, haha, they paid me $600 for commissions and stuff like that. Which translates to, I don't care if this person exploits children because I have monetary gain from this person. I don't care because they're benefiting me. They can exploit and hurt you, but as long as I'm getting my money, I'll keep them around. I don't care. I don't care if these other people potentially get groomed or traumatized by this one individual because, oh my god, guys, $600. Like, come on. If I downplay anything because of the manner I speak, I apologize in advance for doing so. Any explanation I have is not an excuse and will not undo anyone I have hurt in the past. If I fail to mention anything I have done, then I will make follow-up posts and attach them to the description. I will not remember things clearly, but there will be people who can speak on their behalf, and I encourage you to hear them out. The axe forgets and the tree... The axe forgets and the tree remembers. Do not hurt or blame victims, hold me accountable, and importantly, form your own judgment. Do not defend me simply because you like my art. Any one of you could have been a victim. That's a little... Yeah. Yeah, any one of your audience members could have been a victim of you because you overstep boundaries and you don't see anything wrong with talking sexually about characters or just not safe for work topics in general with kids. Any one of you could have been a victim. I was told multiple times that I shouldn't do this, but hold me accountable, guys. I finally realized I'm in the wrong. Come on. I plan to address everything involved in this document and this video specifically. I am not going to show everything, but I do need you to watch and read them on your own time to fully understand, as I know some of you will just watch this with no context at all and start hurling others under my name. Do not do that ever. For why it took forever for me to even notice I'm in the wrong, I didn't take anyone seriously before this video was made. They were a previous friend that I've hurt and talked inappropriately around. I'm not sure what's the appropriate way to refer to them or if it's okay to say friend, past friend, or their name. So I'll say the victim or his name so he can distance himself from me. This goes for the writers of this document too. I'll try to be clear who I'm talking about. You knew you were in the wrong because didn't we go over last time that you were talking to that 12-year-old and when the 12-year-old got to NSFW in your DMs, you were like, no, you're a kid. You can't do that. You're a kid. You shouldn't be talking about that. It makes me uncomfortable. It took me forever to notice I was in the wrong. Come on. You just don't care. Anyways, I am very remorseful about this. I do not want forgiveness as what I did was unforgivable, especially to the writers of this document. Like I said, axe forgets and the tree remembers. I do not remember well about the details of what I did or why I was doing anything or what was my real intention of anything. I can come up with theories about myself, but that will be the closest I can come up with. My interaction will never undo My intention will never undo what I did. I'll go through what the document has said first. Again, I encourage you to read it on your own time to understand fully. I'll provide all links in the description. I'll try to discuss it in order. If I've missed anything, yada yada. Okay, the crocobug stuff, I'm sorry, but I really don't care about. Also, Pasta mentioned the server being 16 plus as an excuse in the deleted apology, but as I mentioned before, the server wasn't always 16 plus. It was 13 plus until Okay, that's the thing again. Let me see. They have also mentioned that they have talked about this to me. I never listened in the past, and that is on me. I tend to never listen to anyone who I don't know, unfortunately, and respond very harshly to anything, and I apologize. Talking about this more, a lot of this revolves around me talking inappropriately in my Discord full of minors. So you knew. It was previously 13 plus, changed to 16 plus after being confronted by my friends about behavior, and then I doubled down on my behavior afterwards instead. But then you can't claim ignorance if you knew it was wrong and then you willingly doubled down because I'm the server owner. Yep, there it is. I still thank them for this. Unfortunately, after this, I instead doubled down on what I was doing beforehand because I was like, I'm the server owner. Mwahahaha. Yeah, I don't care if I'm being weird and sexual with kids. I'm the server owner. I can do the silly. No. You can do the silly without talking about Willy, okay? Put your Willy away around kids, bro. You don't need to be talking about how your characters are, like, pregnant or breeding or smashing. You don't need to be talking about sex poses in front of a bunch of kids in the main channels. You don't need to be in the DMs of minors talking about sex and shit like that in general either, or sexualizing minors OCs and shit like that. Talking about, this 15, 16-year-old's character, ooh, I'm taking my pants off of them. You were 19. If I remember correctly, you were 19. Let me see. 21. Yeah, 18, 19, something like that. Still just gross. Anyways, I want to correct this and say all the screenshots in the doc were taken after I made the server 16 plus. Still doesn't make it okay in the end. Why I thought it was okay to talk about sexual topics around children is because, and I hate to blame the community for this, but this is genuinely why I thought it was okay, so I apologize, is that 16 and above is regarded as the safe age to talk about sex in the animation meme community. But you became friends with a, 14-year-old when you were an adult? You talked about gross shit with them while they were minor? I don't get their logic because they're like, oh, well, I thought that you have to be 16 plus to talk about sex and stuff like that. Ha ha ha. But then I'm pretty sure in another, thing in a screenshot, you were all like, what? Oh, 15-year-olds have heard about sex before. Ha ha. It's no big deal. And then when the 12-year-old was in a, blah, 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 blah. I can't speak, chat. I'm so sorry. But then when the 12-year-old was, on the verge of making not safe for work comments and shit in your DMs, you're like, you can't do that. You're a minor. Okay, do you think 16 isn't a minor? Are you fucking stupid? 16 and plus is regarded as the safe age to talk about sex in the AMC. It did not take me to realize that it's not the case. It did not take me to realize that's not the case by watching a Harley TBS video of Harley talking to Birdie going like, hey, making it 16 plus does not make it okay to do this around minors anyways because that's still a minor, and Birdie going, oh shit, my bad. And I sat there like, wait, why did I think that was okay while I was hiding? So you only came to this realization while you were hiding? Even though there's proof of you knowing that this was bad years ago? Okay. Yeah, that's an excuse. I'm not trying to excuse my behavior, guys. Come on. I was raised to think 16 plus is okay to talk about sex. I'm 16. And then it went, oh, now I'm 17. And then I turned into the adult of, oh yeah, 16 plus is safe to talk about sex, whatever. This goes with the adults in my life at a young age talking about it casually to me. Motherfucker, I was molested as a child, and I've had people sexually harass me, make jokes and shit like that when they were adults and, well aware of what they were doing when I was a kid. not gonna fucking do that to someone else. Do you even understand how uncomfortable that can make someone? Yeah, they needed a wheelbarrow to fuck. Ooh, like, come on. This doesn't... Your excuses don't make sense when there's solid proof of you knowing better. I'm not going into detail about this because there's a lot I haven't gotten to unpack or even understand at my age of what's okay or what's not, or what happened to me to go acting like that around children just because I was raised like that. I'm not blaming my upbringing. But you kind of are using it as an excuse when it's been proven you know better. So, to me, it kind of feels like you are. Like, I'm sorry that you had a rough childhood and adults were being creepy around you, whatever. Once you're past the age of 18, and realistically, 17-year-olds shouldn't be engaging with, like, you know, fucking 13, 12-year-olds about this shit anyways. Once you reach the age of 18, you need to quit. Anyways, I'm not blaming my upbringing. I feel like I need to explain my thought process. I talked about my characters inappropriately around children and thought it was okay. My intention was never harmful. I thought I was just being funny because of the way people reacted around me. I never understood it as me being harmful. I apologize for this. Also, I don't understand how it took this person to realize from the Birdie situation that, 16 plus, you know, you can't talk about sex or like do shit like that around minors regardless of their age. What did Pasta think about the Cindy situation then? Because are you not being exposed for the same thing? Like, the same shit. Except, I'm not sure if you broke the law yet regarding not safe for work material being exchanged with children or whatnot. But I would not be surprised. I don't know where to add this, but I need people to understand that I am autistic and that I'm asexual with no sex drive. I do not understand sex in a way a normal adult would, and even when I try to understand, I cannot understand. But you understood enough to acknowledge the fact that you shouldn't be making those jokes around minors, and minors really shouldn't be getting sexual with you in general. Okay. Also, your sex drive has nothing to do with this. You could be asexual, you could be gay, you could be a lesbian, you could be like entirely not attracted to the person you are talking to, which the person happens to be a kid. That's still on you. Like, yeah, maybe you're trying to say, I'm not trying to groom anybody, but you still did what you did. And you tried to hide, and you admitted to deleting evidence. Don't come back. Horrible combination because it makes me very unaware if the jokes I'm saying are very appropriate or not, and that I only make them because that's what I was taught was funny, considering it was about my characters. It didn't take me until other people pointed out that I'm being disgusting. I need to add that I have several other things going on that I refuse to state publicly that makes me act out with no rationale, or that I need help from other people to understand what's going on. I'm not using this as an excuse. I just added this because I think it would make my behavior make more sense. I'm not using this as an excuse. I apologize for this. Guys, I'm not using it as an excuse, but you know, I have like autism, and so I started talking about sex with these children. Like explicit shit too. But I'm autistic asexual. My intentions aren't bad, guys. I don't care. Why should we care? Wait. Fried chicken. Okay, there's people in the chat. What's going on here? Pasta was friends with Birdie. There's a difference between sex education, which 16 plus is learned in high school, but are being taught those of educational positions / background, and sex talk and the entertainment and pleasure of it, which is 18 plus. Exactly, Pumpkin. Oh my god, this is awful. Is there something important I need to read in this chat? Because I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't read. Fried chicken. I feel like I know that person. I just joined. This is crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, hi. Oh. I used to be friends with pasta actually gulp. Not close, but yeah. I hope you weren't a kid when you were friends with them, because that would be concerning for, like, you know, on your part. I hope you're okay. Wait, aren't asexual people supposed to not be attracted to anyone? Wouldn't that mean they are not asexual in the first place or something? Asexuality is a spectrum. I kind of relate to asexuality. For the while, I thought I was asexual because, like, you're not opposed to the idea of sex, but you just don't find any attraction to it, you know? I don't know how to describe it. I don't really want to either. That's kind of weird. Sexuality is like a very... Is no one gonna talk about Pumpkin the Gentleman being here? I already know he's here. He's been here for ages, and every time I stream, I have to tell you guys to leave him alone. He's not a groomer. He's not a pedophile. He's not a groomer, not a pedophile. He was irresponsible. He cleared his shit up. Please stop faking his race and saying that he's, like, doing all this stupid shit. Just... Oh! If these motherfuckers don't shut up about Pumpkin, I'm gonna rip my fucking hair out. I hate to be pissy. Oh. Ah. God. Oh. Anyways, the difference between Pumpkin is that he genuinely didn't fucking know, and he fixed his shit once he was told off for it. But the internet doesn't like it when people hold themselves accountable, or people, you know, grow and change because, oh, what's that? Pumpkin Gentleman changed? I bet he's faking being black. Like, come on, what are you doing? Just stop. You're fucking weird. Okay, where am I? At the time, I didn't understand what was wrong with this because it was normal to me, LMFAO, and I was in this type of writing group with Pastarru, me, and 2 other 15-year-olds at the time. No idea what business a 20-year-old had writing smut fics with a bunch of teenagers. But you said it didn't happen. And now you're just all like, I can't confirm or deny, but I'm gonna take responsibility. Where are you at? I'm not sure where the whole talking to a 15-year-old while I was 19 came from. I think it was because I was talking about my ex and got mixed up with him. Okay. Did you actually write smut fics with a 15-year-old, or are they taking what you said out of context and twisting it to make you look weird? This was before I figured out that I was misunderstanding. Oh, that's right there. I don't need to explain this over and over and over. GoatCatto fucked up. God, no. Even if that was the case, I probably just didn't know the age, sadly. I don't remember the full context of this, but assuming it's from the AO3 thing, someone wrote not safe for work fics as a gift, and I horrifyingly found out later that they were a minor. I was commenting to be polite before I found out. I don't interact with that person on a personal level. It was just, oh fuck, that's a kid. I gotta get out of here. But your story's different. Surprisingly, nothing to say. Liar. When confronted, Pastarru lied, and he said that he was 15 after the writing. If that was true, you still shouldn't have assumed they were 18. But guess what? You knew they were 15. Quit fucking lying through your teeth. I'm taking full responsibility for this. To be honest, I don't have a clear memory to explain what was going on or what the hell I was thinking about. I apologize fully. The doc also mentioned that this person wants to be left alone, so I will respect that. I'm not able to get my story clear, but I will apologize. Okay, we're not talking about the AO3 stuff because that's a public website. This is where the DM section goes. As for messaging a 12-year-old, although for sure I can say I have no malicious intent, why I'm comfortable messaging people way younger than me is because I have family around the same age and I thought it was appropriate. Girl. I was chronically online and just replied to whoever replied to me as a mean of social interaction, even if they were way too young to be messaging me. I deeply apologize for this, and so if I had hurt you... But aren't you the same motherfucker who's like, yeah, I don't like parasocial fans, blah, blah, blah. Aren't you the same motherfucker who sent your audience after children multiple times because, oh my god, they copied me, guys. Here's all their links and shit like that. Oh my god. However, I wasn't just messaging them, I was checking their socials to make sure it was the same person. This is a really, really long story, and I will not name drop anyone, but I feel like they deserve why I knew it was them. This will only make sense to a few people, so please bear with me. After I blocked an artist on Instagram a long time ago because I didn't like their art, I kept getting spammed and harassed to unblock that artist. I just assumed you were a part of that group because that artist had friends with the same style as them and you did too. Now, come on. The harassment was getting so bad, I stalked whoever I could that I suspected that were keeping an eye on me. This goes on for years, even after the harassment, because I still kept thinking they were watching me. What the fuck? So you're an adult stalking children? Holy shit. I've seen a lot of comments on Pasta's newest animations from literal 12-year-olds talking about getting stalked. I saw that too. Dude. Oh my god. It just keeps getting worse. Years after the harassment, because I still kept thinking they were watching me, and I apologized to everyone that I kept blocking and talking to because I thought they were part of the group. I don't know how to make this make sense, and to be honest, I think I went full mentally ill all about that. I understand having paranoia, but these are children. Just block them and move on, dog. I really apologize, and I can't make sense to anyone, so again, I apologize. I shouldn't assume that you were a part of that group and kept making up excuses to block you everywhere I could find you, or even talking to you to find out if something is off about you. So you stalked this kid, you were like comparing their socials. You would try to look for their socials everywhere in your words? And you talk to them to find out if, quote unquote, something's off about you. So were you trying to get dirt on a fucking 12-year-old? Dog. That's crazy. Lord. How do you see a minor and think, ah, yes, perfect candidate to talk about X with? I don't know. They don't really care. Hi, Spark. This really came out of nowhere, so I apologize. Don't know if this is dysmorphia, but because I found myself doing the same in past while anorexic, but this should be common knowledge. They're not chubby, they're skinny, and have stomachs and boobs like the average. Okay, we're not talking about that. A friend of mine came to me about their experiences. When I did, I think you can infer what happened with those screenshots. They took the abuser's side. We already read this. I was not aware of the full story, and I apologize for this. I was just listening to what my community wanted and took the wrong action. Dude, just make your own fucking actions. I understand, like, because I had the same issue back when I was freshly 18. I was all like, oh yeah, the community seems to like this, so I think I'm in the right. And that's how the whole mushroom girl shit happens. But, like, at this point, you're old enough, and you've had enough experience to where you should be able to, like, make your own decisions. Do you want someone in your server, or do you not? Like, come on. We're not looking at that. Otherwise, I'm moving on to the video about this. Nessa and I were friends, and also we're on a server with other friends of various ages, so you kind of know people's ages. I also treated him more of a little brother without saying it. I crossed boundaries by discussing my characters having sex as I thought it was funny and entertaining. Like earlier, I am wrong for this, and this is inappropriate conversations to have, and I now question my relations with my IRL family, but I would not discuss that. Stop bringing up your IRL stuff. It's not relevant. Guys, I'm not making an excuse, but oh my god, guys, I have to question my parents now, guys. Oh my god. I have a lot of real life stuff going on, guys. That's why I talked about having sex in front of and 2 kids. Oh, Lord. That is not an appropriate thing to do around minors, even if you think it's funny. I was not aware of what I was doing then, but after this, I realize I'm just completely in the wrong. I'm sorry, but, like, I hate to be that one dude who's all like, this person's a manipulative snake, which we already know they are because they have a history of lying and manipulating people for self-gain. But this document feels really manipulative as well. I am completely in the wrong, guys. Believe me. But also, here's an excuse. And here's an excuse. And also, I'm autistic and asexual. But guys, I'm in the wrong. Don't excuse me or anything. Hold me accountable. But honestly, I have to question my real life situation now because of the stuff my family's been telling me. I never realized that was wrong in my life up until now. Like, stop. You're trying to act like, oh, my family made sex jokes and talked sexually to me, around me. It's not normal. But I'm going to ignore the fact that I was told multiple times, and there have been multiple people in this community who are outed for being inappropriate with minors. But I digress. We're just gonna fucking ignore that, apparently. Can't you see I'm on the fucking phone? I've been removed from servers and I will personally remain away from these conversations in general. Regarding the sex simulator game, I'll be removing that in case of other minors accessing it. The fact that you fucking sent it directly to a minor, though, that's the issue. Oh, other minors can access it. Why'd you send it to a minor directly? Where there's implied joke sex, but you're still talking about sex. Come on. Like, sorry, that was the best sex ever. Like, blah. It is not under my pastarru name, but it is able to be found through it. I apologize for this. He brings up the post I made on Discord. I feel like I also need to mention that in the post I was going to make a public statement, but was largely advised by others not to do so. Are we sure about that? Also, I keep bringing up my past relationships as they largely affected me, but I will not discuss it as I made that post in the heat of the moment. I used the term immature wrong, and Nusa describing me as more childish and irresponsible is more accurate. Again, I was trying to apologize to specific communities on Discord and Tumblr, but I failed to realize I need to apologize to my community as a whole. So yeah, there's that. Okay. He brings up more that was in the original document, but does bring up a good point on why I was stalking the 12-year-old at the time. Again, me thinking they were a part of that group. They're just a kid. I'm so sorry. This is a lot of repeating myself. Why would you be stalking children in general? Like, the most you could do is, like, all of their basic socials and shit, yeah, block them. But unless they're seeking you out, like, this kid specifically, even then, you don't need to stalk them. Just every time they fucking, like, interact with you, block them. Block. Move on. I mean, shit, I had to do the same with the UTTP for, like, fucking years. They come around and then you block them. They apologize. Okay, cool. Thanks for the apology. Block them. Oh, I changed? Okay, cool. Bye. He did bring me up when I was making the apology on Discord, and what I said in VC was that I was just mocking everyone and everything. I apologize for this, and I was still under impression that this was part of a group that was still after me for years and was just coping by, yeah, they got nothing, haha. I didn't take it seriously as they were made by people I didn't know and was following the advice of other people at the time. Of course, I took it seriously now that Nessa made a post now, and I'm aware that I majorly messed up. The only reason why you're saying that you're taking it seriously is because you victimized Nusa. You victimized Nuss. Nuss spoke out about it, and then you were like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit, yeah, now I'm sorry. I'm going to ignore the fact that the original callouts actually did have valid complaints, and they did show all the sex jokes and other stuff, but, oh, Nussa made it? Oh, I gotta take it seriously now. When you knew better to begin with. Forgot to say the motherfucker who has beef on me released a doc and it's genuinely just me not watching my mouth around kids. Oops, genuinely. Come on. Deleted those after second guessing myself and realizing maybe I shouldn't run into a server about this. This was when I was considering the actions of what I was doing when the original document sat on my mind for too long. The server archival was the result of that, as I planned to remove everything and avoid contact with my community. I was advised to do so instead of deleting the server, except you got rid of all the important logs. How convenient. Deleted evidence when you moved, deleting evidence now. Crazy shit, but hey, it's okay. We've got enough evidence. We've got enough evidence to show that you don't actually give a fuck about your apology. Also, it still doesn't make sense. Where was that one important screenshot again? Shit. Where's the apology? Oh, whatever. Anyways, there was like an apology. I showed it last stream or whatever the fuck. And they were like, guys, I'm so sorry for talking about sex around kids. I didn't know better. This was 2 months ago, by the way. And then they talk about like gay cannibal sex in some chat log. And then now they're all like, guys, I didn't know any better until now. Like, come on, you did. You knew better. The Jeffrey mentioned in the video I defended and threw away my friendships for in the name of money. At the time, he commissioned me often, and along with several others, I threw everything away because I was insanely broke and very irresponsible with my money. To be honest, I don't know if I have a clear moral code to call any shots or moves in these situations and tried to be as neutral as possible, when now I just see a simple solution. I was being greedy. Guys, I needed the money. I was actually just being greedy. Guys, this person is a child predator, apparently, and they've been hurting kids and shit like that, but, money? The voice chat thing is, again, me not being able to keep my mouth closed around minors, and I'm deeply sorry for this. I did apologize to Nessa, but unfortunately did continue my behavior. So, self-admission of you continuing. It's so fucking stupid. You're pissing me off so much. Guys, I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna fucking do it again. You are not coming back to this platform. I pray to God that you don't fucking try to, because the amount of bullshit apologies you keep spewing out. Guys, I'm gonna stop talking about sex to minors. Where are you gonna run off to now? You gonna go run off to fucking pedo land, start talking about cocks and dicks and like fucking anal fucking with a bunch of 12-year-olds? What are you gonna do, huh? You gonna hide? Oh, guys, I have a job. I'm gonna go offline and I've got a job. I need money. Blah, blah, blah. No, I wouldn't be surprised if you've already groomed a child and you're trying to hide it, or if you run off and do this shit again. Because time after time after time after time. I'm sorry. Sex. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to talk about sex with minors. I didn't know any better. Sex. Oh my God, guys. My ex-friend made a video on me. I didn't know it was that bad, and I shouldn't be talking to minors like this until they made the video about it. Bullshit. Anyways, he also mentioned that I have used him for financial gain for the merch store and him giving me the iPad he didn't use, along with the VTuber models he rigged for me for free. I don't know if he'll respond to me, but I do plan to at least give him what I owe him for all that. Oh boy, the alt account. This is where I ran away to. I ran away to think about everything that was going on as it went down. I didn't take it seriously at all. It was childish. I woke up to people going, hey, pastarru, in my comments and got confused what was going on and saw this video. I realized I did, in fact, majorly mess up with someone who I shouldn't be friends with as an adult. Posted. I had no ulterior motive behind all these friendships, and that I couldn't keep my mouth shut and watch what I was saying, and everyone I had hurt was out of paranoia and fear or even spite. It's hard to tell what you're doing wrong when everyone around you praises you for everything and treats you like above others, and it gets to your head when you're known to easily believe everything your brain comes up with. The rules was to hide myself. I did not intend to act like a child, and had on that account state I was an adult when things got out of hand. I'm going to stop being a content creator because I cannot handle having a community. So I'm not blaming you. I failed you as a creator. So I am leaving and letting my accounts just rot on here. I have deleted everything else. I know that my apologies are never enough. At least I can say that I am not here anymore. I'm not dead. I just went outside and got a job, and I hope I can afford therapy. I apologize for everything. Please take my mistakes as a lesson. If I missed anything, let me know, and I'll try my best to address it. I am not coming back. I am sorry. Okay, good, bitch, because you don't need to be around fucking kids. I'm so sorry. I'm tired of you people being like, I didn't know any better. I'm sorry. Shut up. I didn't know any better. I'm sorry, even though I was told 30 fucking times that I shouldn't be doing this shit, but come on. I get if it's because back then the art and animation community was heavily sexual, which pastarru grew off of. So they grew up with that mindset that not safe for work around kids were okay because it was okay, or at least ignored back then, but God's sake, it's 2024. The thing is that they were told in 2021-22 that they shouldn't be making jokes around kids like that. They shouldn't be engaging with topics like that with kids. So they really can't excuse it all by, oh, I didn't know any better. Oh, I didn't know any better. I never knew. I never knew. I never knew, guys. Guys, I'm so sorry. Sex. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll never do it again. Sex. Like, come on. You're just a snake. You're only apologizing because you got caught. God forbid. You know, I'm calling it. You're probably just gonna run off and hide and do it again. I'm not coming back. I guess I deserve it. Like, come on. Come on. It's disgusting how much actual autism social problems get undermined because people like this use it as an excuse. Yeah, no, autism doesn't excuse anything. You can be like, you know, not good at making decisions and autistic and shit like that. I sometimes struggle with that, but I don't need everybody to make my decisions for me. And I know damn well that I shouldn't be talking with kids about not safe for work and porn and shit like that. Like, come on. Does a puppy eyes while hiding the DMs? I failed you. Pasta reached out to me the night I uploaded my video. They were probably just apologizing, I bet. They're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, or something. I don't think they're sorry. They never will be. They just continue doing shit they know they shouldn't be doing. As someone who got groomed and sexually assaulted badly by multiple people when I was a kid, you do get out of that mentality as you grow up. Yeah. I won't disclose what they said because it makes me so uncomfortable, but I don't understand the point of reaching out in the first place. Well, I hope that you're all right. I would definitely recommend you go ahead and block them because you don't need to be engaging with a groomer, dude. It's not good on you. Pasta definitely doesn't need to be talking to you still. Whew. Good lord. I guess that's all there is to really go over. I know this stream was kind of short, but hey, new information we got through his shit document or whatever. I love y'all. Not sure how long I'm gonna be around at some point and then get pissy people called 911 out of genuine concern they'd commit. Yeah, I don't understand people who do that. Anyone who has friends with Pasta is a grown freaking adult. Blah, 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 blah. Is this why him and Baked broke up? Oh, I actually, who was it? Someone in my server found the Baked Patonia and Pastarru drama document or something that talks about how Baked abused Pasta and stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into it, but they're both definitely horrible fucking people. Oh, it was you. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nani. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. There's too much stuff. Not sure what else is left to go over in reality, so I'm probably gonna call it quits. Document so bad I tweaked out badly. No. What? I have no memory of them. Basically, they were just like super controlling and abusive over Pasta. But anyways, you can't just gloss over that. I don't feel like putting relationship drama out there. But I can try and find it. I'll just link it. You can look at it yourself. Here you go. Enjoy. Or should I don't know, but oh my god, there's a lot of people joining all of a sudden. What the fuck? Yeah, you'll have fun with those 47 pages. I don't feel like going through it again because not my relationship, not a criminal case. Wouldn't say it's glossing over it. The problems mentioned have nothing to do with it. Exactly, because, like, this isn't about relationship drama. This is about children. And are you going to talk about the birdie stuff? You're the only creator I trust to talk about it normally. I already have a birdie stream, but I've decided I'm not really going to be doing a video or anything like that because, like I said in the past stream, I can't be objective. I can't speak from a place without bias, given I was personally involved with him, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, no, TLDR, not doing a birdie video. There's already tons of videos and stuff like that exposing all the shit he lied about. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.